Like, I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Like,
Well, I guess this saga just keeps getting more and more interesting. I'm not going to cut this video up or anything. We're just going to talk about it. I did the live yesterday when this story broke and more information's coming out. And I'm just trying to get my initial thoughts together on what I think this means. I'm no legal expert, so I don't know what the legal ramifications of this phone call are going to be in the civil suit. But this seems to be, I mean, it's not a good look, but is it something that's going to prove that he was, that the damages, the $50 million in damages are legitimate? I don't know. I mean, I don't. And then you also have to think about this audio recording. Is it legal to record someone without their consent in whatever state they were in? There's so many. And then again, the court of public opinion, they're both trying each other in the court of public opinion. She releases the lawsuit. He releases the text messages. Now here's the next blow. She releases the audio. And this is a weird time to be alive. I'm just going to say that because this man who's almost 60 years old, he's 10 years older than I am. This is just a bad look for somebody this age to be dealing with this type of situation. Let's just say that. And he has to know that he has very little in the way of anonymity, that his phone calls could be recorded, that you're dealing with someone who could I don't understand these oh man, it's just I guess it, if you're a serial fornicator like he is and you're not interested in commitment, these are the types of women that you're going to have to deal with. If you want what he wants, which is he wants their bodies, let's just say that, you're going to deal with women who bring you drama. You're rarely going to find the type of woman that would bring him peace. He doesn't want, because he wants to be a serial seed spreader, for lack of a better term. And so my call is to young men to say, avoid this lifestyle, avoid it at all costs. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because you're dealing with the women who,
I just want some money.
They want the money. You got to deal with
PhD.
the PhDs. But you might have to, because a lot of you all are stuck on this specific look standard that a woman has to have a certain look because you've been conditioned for years and years and years to like a certain phenotype and then like these women that have this specific phenotype because music, movies, social media, corn has trained you to view that as physically, that's the desired standard. And you want a woman that looks like that. But the women that look like that come with all kinds of baggage. And they are constantly being approached by men with resources. So you either have to level up and be the type of man that has this level of resources, which very few of us will ever have. We weren't blessed genetically to be in the 1%. You'd have to figure out some sort of skill to make that kind of money. Or you could find you a woman who is above average beauty that's natural and normal and just build a life with her. That's what you could do. Now, some of you, you're almost incapable of that because of the training that's happened in your brain over the years. But you got to unplug from the internet. You got to do whatever it takes. You got to clean your eye. Specifically, I'm talking to Christian men. You got to clean your eye of that. You're going to have to take some time away from that. That's slavery, essentially, and retrain your brain through reading the scriptures, praying, fasting, whatever it takes, so that you're not. This man has all the financial resources that he could ever want, and he's still in this situation. And you can go behind the scenes and talk about, the new contract and his handlers and possible, because there's certain people who know more about the entertainment industry, and they're talking about the fact that they're just keeping Shannon on the leash because they don't want him to get too, I guess, full of himself because he just signed that new contract. So they're making sure that he understands we still own, we still have you on the strings. There's possibilities for that, but I don't know enough about that. All I know is, biblically speaking, this man claims to be a Christian and his lifestyle does not line up with it. And I'm trying to caution young men against following his example, lest you end up, because most of y'all won't have the kind of money that he'll have. You'll get into this situation and they'll take everything that you have. A woman will take everything that you have and you'll be left with nothing. What does it gain? What's the profit? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and then lose his soul? And even the money, is it worth it? Is your reputation, the destruction of your reputation, worth it to be out here, seed spreading? You see this young woman who's in her 20s and you just got to have her. No impulse control. At 60, almost 60 years old, he lacks impulse control. That's a sad reality, y'all. It's an absolutely sad reality. Yeah, I don't know. I look at this and I think it's just getting sadder and sadder. I mean, Shannon was already a sad case to me. He's got all this money and the fame and everything that comes along with it, but no impulse control, serial fornicator. The Bible is undefeated. You sow into the flesh, from the flesh you will reap corruption. Galatians chapter 6. If you sow into the spirit, you'll reap eternal life. This is not the type of life that's eternal and good. All right, man. Till next time, be on the alert, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. See y'all around.